This is called Trial by Tombstone. Where were you when you made the decision to end your life? Were you completely alone or in the company of people who'd abandoned you in their presence, made you feel ghost, unwanted, haunting, tormented in gaslight and wood-burning stove, turned incinerated remains? Were you made to feel forgotten chalk dust, crushed beneath asphalt and swept beneath, walked all over doormat, welcome homeless vagabond with too much baggage to carry across deserted island, wasteland, locked sullen peninsula, archipelago away, a price paid for Charon's obol valued somewhere between giving more than a single fuck but less than an afterthought? What was your last thought? Did you cry because it was over? Or smile because you had finally figured it out? Were you truly done? Was it fueled by resentment for losing their existence? Were the lights off? Did you write anything at all in that notebook you were afraid of, or one of the others you collected blank pages of canvassing secret ballots to determine who would elect to keep you alive out of genuine appreciation and who would vote strategically out of fear from karmic retribution, that we shouldn't speak ill of the dead, only the living, if they're worth speaking to, if we don't harm them with our words and erase them with our silence? Did you already know that the inside of a casket would hold and caress you with the silk and silver lining better than any human connection you failed to make? Did you decide on the casket? Did you already know that the pallbearers would hang heads as guilty as gallows, with tears falling like noosed body twitching in remorse, that no one really knew you well enough to recite your eulogy with the justice you never received in a life you had taken long before it would have been given back to you? Did you cry because you realized you weren't just taking yourself away, but smuggling it, hiding it on your person, inside corpsing clown clothing that was bigger than the shoes you tried to fill and couldn't replace, because you stole the original from those who shared every acrylic brushstroke of your tongue, every framed exhale in the gallery of your kaleidoscope charisma? Did you send up a warning flare before the crushed ship capsized between comforter currents dragging you beneath the sheets of your remains? Did you yearn for immortality, a trial by tombstone, because they'll remember you're dead before they remember who you were when you were alive? Or at least remember that they believed what they believed was the truth, what they saw but didn't understand, that you were free even though you weren't, that you were human, that you were loved. Did you not remember that you were loved? That while the past has leapt from our lives' cliffs and dove into the depths of our longing and yearning, that joyous memories are not doomed to drown in our abysmal sadness? Did you not recall that your words will fly forever into happy horizons and smiling sunset, destined for elsewhere to be held by someone else in need of healing? Have you seen the trees weep for what leaves in the fall, surrounded by forest of your forgiveness, to return life to the ground upon which they stand so that they too can thrive in the thaw? Because we all hold more than the mere water of our crying, a collective of solitary drops bonded by hydrogen humanity and oxygen joy. The icy isolation will not render us empty. The snowy solitude silent our solace, nor will this blanket of bleak obliterate us. Do you remember where you were when you made the decision to stop breathing? Were you cold? I'm sorry we didn't hear you with our warm, made you feel like you weren't landscape loud enough or panorama paramount. What was the last thing you said? I promise I'll remember it this time. Thank you.